Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my first decluttering video of 2026 and I'm just going to be continuing my Overwhelmed to Organize series. So if you don't know, I've been working on decluttering my entire house and really focusing on what actually works for us after so much trial and error. This is definitely not something that comes naturally to me, but if you're feeling overwhelmed or you need some motivation, this video is for you, and let's just get started. So we're starting out with what might honestly be one of the worst areas in my house, and that is my spice cabinet. It is embarrassingly bad, and as you can see, there's definitely remnants of past attempts at organizing, like these glass jars with labels and the Lazy Susan. I feel like I've tried really hard to make this space pretty, but I've realized that it just isn't realistic for me long term. I never really kept up with like refilling the jars or the expiration dates, and the Lazy Susan just made it harder to find things. So today we are switching it up. We're focusing more on function over aesthetics. I'm going to keep everything in its original containers, try a different setup. So the first step is just taking everything out of the cabinets, going through and throwing away anything that's expired, and then doing a really deep clean in here. Another thing I realized is that I've never actually moved the shelves in this cabinet. I don't know why. They've always been evenly spaced and I've just kind of worked around it, which meant that taller items like cooking spray always ended up way higher up where it didn't make sense. So I finally decided to just adjust the shelves to where they actually work for me and keep the stuff that we actually use every single day on the bottom shelf. And then as I go up, it will be stuff that we use less and less. So here's another little blast from organizing past. I originally tried storing rice in this labeled container, which once again, didn't really work for me. I'm not sure why, it just didn't stick. So instead, I decided to take the label off, turn it around, and use this container in a way that actually made sense for me. So I'm using it to store all of my taco seasoning, ranch packets, all of those things. That way they can stand up nicely in the cabinet. Okay, so here is the after of the spice cabinet. It looks so much better, and I will say it's been a couple weeks since I filmed this, and so far it looks exactly the same. So far this has proven to be really functional for us. Okay, so moving along to a pretty big task, and before you judge too harshly, this is our playroom. We have an annual, well, I guess the last 2 years, New Year's Eve party with the same group of friends, and there's about 6 families and a ton of kids. It's great because the adults usually hang out downstairs and our whole house is pretty childproof, so the kids just kind of run wild, but they always end up here in the playroom. So this is pretty much the aftermath of that night. And it honestly looks so much worse than it is. It's mostly just some Legos dumped out, but I wanted to go through this room anyways and do a really good declutter because the kids have so many new toys from Christmas in their rooms that I want to move into the playroom, so I wanted to go through and get this area organized and decluttered first. I did want to interrupt the video really quick to tell you guys about today's sponsor, which is Halara. Now, I've never owned anything from Halara before, but I've heard so many great things about them. I always watch people do like their try-on hauls. I've always wanted to order from them, and I do work out fairly often, like 5 to 6 days a week. And I know that they're known for like their workout clothes. So when they reached out and asked if I wanted to pick out some pieces on their website and do a review for you guys, I was like, yes, please. So I have quite a big haul, and I'm actually really excited because I knew they had athletic clothing. I had no idea they had jeans and cardigans and sweaters. So I got a little bit of everything. I'm gonna do a try on haul so I can show you guys like how they fit, if they're see-through, if they roll up and down. I'll do like the squat test, all of the things. I do have to say I've already tried them on and I love everything. There's actually a pair of leggings. They are my hands down favorite leggings. I wear them to the gym almost every single day. I just love them. I actually, yesterday when I was working out, this girl that goes to my gym, her name's Kayla, she came up to me like in between sets and she was like, what leggings are you wearing? Your butt looks so good. And I was like, and they're not even the leggings that like lift your butt or like have the scrunch in the middle. They're just regular leggings. And so I was like, yes. So I'll do a try on haul. For reference, I'm 5'8". I used to say I was 5'7", but I'm pretty sure I'm 5'8". And I'm pretty much a true size medium. And then like anytime I'm ordering stuff, I usually get the tall version just to have more length. And that's what I did with Halara. Everything I got is a medium and I got a tall if like they had any tall options. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. Let's get into the haul. So starting off with these leggings, because these are hands down my favorite thing I got. I am now a Halara legging lover. I got them in this really pretty blue color and then I also got them in black and I just love these. These have been perfect for the gym. They are so supportive. Also, the material is so buttery soft. It's stretchy, they're breathable, they're high-waisted, they're not see-through at all. As you can see, I tried to do a really intense squat test here just to show you guys that after doing all that jumping around, there was no need for me to like adjust or no rolling of the waistband. Also, something that is so impressive, keep this in mind for pretty much all the products I'm about to show you guys, is Halara's pockets. The pockets on these things are amazing. You can fit so much stuff in them. Now, the next thing that I got are these mock neck sweatshirts. I just think these are so cute. I got one in gray and one in red, and I love wearing them to the gym, but I've also just been wearing them out and about. That's one of my favorite things about Halara is how versatile the pieces are. I feel like you can wear everything to the gym, but then also out with friends or errands or anything like that. Now, this workout top that I got is one of my favorites. It is super breathable. It doesn't feel heavy when you're sweating. I really like that it's a little more fitted at the bottom and then it flows out. So if there's any areas that you don't want your shirt hugging, it's really great because it doesn't cling at all. And then I also got this really long cardigan. I think this is so pretty and perfect for the springtime. And then I also got this brown sweatshirt. I love the material of this. It is so soft and I really like that like inside out little detailing that it has. And then I also got these wide leg pants. I really like these. I feel like they make you look a little bit more put together. I think you could wear these to work or to dinner, but they feel like yoga pants. And then I got these pair of jeans. I love these. I love that they have the wide leg and they also have a really neat like asymmetrical waistline. This is the first time I've ever had any wide leg jeans and I know they're really trendy right now and I actually think they're so cute. I loved how they looked. I could have sized down to a small, if I'm being honest. They're very, very stretchy and very, very comfortable. And then lastly, these workout shorts. I mean, Halara just has the best workout shorts. They're so comfortable. They're so great for the gym. They actually have this little gel band on the inside so you don't have to worry about them rolling up. So I just love these. I feel like I'm so impressed with every single thing that I got. The fabrics, the quality. They also have a really wide size range, ranging from extra small to 4X. And everything just feels so well made, but everything is so affordable. So I'll have everything linked down below that I got. And I'll also have a coupon code down below as well that you can use for 15% off any full priced items. So let me know down below what your favorite item I got was. And thank you so much to Halara for sponsoring today's video. So first things first, I just started by picking up all of these tiny Lego pieces. These are actually pretty new. My 8-year-old and my 5-year-old love them, but I wanted to get them all back into their designated container. I haven't found a great system for these yet. If anyone has any suggestions for how they store these tiny little Legos, let me know down below. Now, I don't love this toy organizer, I'll be honest. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't love having all the little toys out in the open, and I feel like it's hard for the kids to keep organized, but we've had it for a ton of years and it's doing its job. But like I said, I am just going through and pulling out any tiny random pieces, any broken toys, little like McDonald's toys that I know the kids don't use. I feel like every time I do a decluttering video, I get stricter than the last time, which is nice. So if you have started your decluttering journey and you feel like the areas are not that decluttered yet, don't be ashamed to have to go over the same area like 3 or 4 times, because every time I do an area again, I feel like I get more strict than the last time. I get rid of so much more, and it makes the process easier every time. So these 2 bins right here were things that I was donating. So this little Target scanner is something that my kids haven't used in like the last year. And then there was a bunch of wooden blocks everywhere, and I know my 5-year-old does not play with them. He loves building, but he's really into his magnetic cubes right now, or the magnet tiles. So I decided that the wooden blocks were something that we could part with. It's funny because as I'm filming this voiceover, my 8-year-old is sitting in the same room as me, and he keeps stopping me and being like, wait, what did you get rid of? Are you talking about our toys? Are you getting rid of our toys? So, pro tip, maybe do this when your kids aren't home. Now, these toys right here in this corner, I feel like they have been sitting here in this exact same spot since the last time I decluttered my playroom in a video, which was probably like 8 months ago, and the kids have not touched them once. The last time I decluttered this room, I was like trying to decide if I should get rid of them, and I thought, you know, my son, who was 4 at the time, maybe he'll still want to play with them. He hasn't touched them at all, and honestly, the Hot Wheels one, I couldn't even figure out what it actually does, so I decided all of these were getting donated today. Okay, now this is one of my favorite items. Highly recommend this. We've had this for years. It is a beanbag chair that is empty, and you fill it with stuffed animals. And when I tell you, this thing can hold so many stuffed animals, and the more you put in, the bigger and fluffier the beanbag chair is. So this is perfect if you have a ton of stuffed animals that your kids don't want to part with, but you just shove it all in here and it just kind of holds them all in one space. So this is the after of the playroom. It is so much better. Now, if you're wondering why we have this blank wall, it's because there's actually a projector up on the wall behind the couch. So we use that blank wall as the projector screen, which is really nice because the couch folds out into a bed, as you saw before. And gosh, it just feels so nice in here. And as you can see, everything here in the hallway is everything that we got rid of. So there's a couple of trash bags, there's a donation bag, there's other donations on the ground, so just a ton of stuff, and it feels so good to get rid of it. Now, the next area that I knew needed to be cleaned out because it was something that was bothering me was our medicine baskets. Specifically this time of year, I feel like whenever you're reaching for medicine, it can be frustrating if you can't find what you need fast. And I feel like this is one of those spots that gets really unorganized fast, because if you have a sick kid or you're not feeling good and you're reaching for medicine and you're throwing it back in and it's 3 a.m., it can just get cluttered quickly. So I wanted to go through and take everything out and make sure nothing was expired and then really organize it. And I wanted to organize it with like all of the essentials, like first aid stuff, stuff for when you're sick, etc. And then have a different basket for vitamins or electrolytes, sunscreen, all of that stuff. Okay, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and that you leave feeling inspired. I did the spice cabinet, the playroom, the medicine cabinet. I feel like it wasn't as many spaces as I would normally do in a video, but I think because it was my first video of 2026, I really had to focus on also cleaning the home, like cleaning that playroom. But I have so much decluttering coming up soon. I actually wanted to show a sneak peek in today's video. So yesterday I went over to one of my best friend's houses. She is a working mom and she really struggles with clutter. Her house isn't dirty, but it's messy because of the clutter. So I told her I would come over to her house while she was working, and yesterday I did a complete declutter of her kitchen and it turned out so good. So here are some sneak peeks of that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you made it all the way till the end, please give this video a thumbs up and think about leaving a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.